Hey there YouTube. So this is going to be the first video I make on this new channel. It's going to be a channel dedicated to my collecting of Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games. So I'm just getting started out. I grew up on Nintendo, absolutely loved it. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately from guys like Metal Jesus and the Nintendo guy, and I really love the idea of rare games, and I just wanted to kind of be a part of that community. So I've had this Game Boy for a long time. Honestly, I don't know where this came from, but this is literally where the collection starts. I'm going to show you, quickly run through, just in my first week of collecting, some of the things I found. I got pretty aggressive there collecting, and I've been hitting all the sites from OfferUp to Craigslist to, actually I've gotten something from every single website and eBay. So this is my original, this is what I started out with. I actually don't know where this came from. I don't remember having this as a kid, but it does work. There's no game in it right now, but it does work. It's in mediocre condition. It's not too bad. It's not too great. These springs back here, I kind of tried to bend them back, which I feel kind of bad about. I might replace them. What I really like is that it has a back. It's they don't call it blue. I can't remember what they call it right now. I should have known that before I started this video. But I think what I'm going to do with this one is, I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and my 3-year-old, really, I want to get him into gaming. So I think this is the one I'm going to give him, because I have some big plans for some of the other ones I have. So the screen's actually in pretty good condition, so it's not bad. So this game is not very much fun. I love fishing. I grew up fishing. I love fishing. God, look at those nails. Those are horrible. I should have cut those before the video. This game is not fun at all. I own it. I don't know why. I don't know how I got it. I'm pretty sure I bought it, but it's not a good game. And this game is super duper fun. I really wish this game worked. So this game only works about every 5 times you try it. You take it in, you put it back, take it in, put it in, take it in, put it in. 1 out of 5 times it works. When it does work, if you bang the Game Boy on anything, and I mean lightly bang it, tap it against anything, including your hand, it stops. The game just freezes. So I'm going to take this apart when I get my kit in. I ordered some parts. I'm going to take this apart and see if I can figure out why this game doesn't work. If anyone who probably won't see this video knows why this doesn't work, or can give me a clue to why this doesn't work, I'd love to know why. But yeah, so this is why I started out with just those 3. So the first thing I wanted to do was get my hands on another Game Boy, and I got this for 20 bucks on OfferUp. And this is another Game Boy Color. This is the Atomic Purple. The screen on this is really bad. I haven't even cleaned it yet. It's so bad, because what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to Freckle Shack this. I already ordered 2 Freckle Shack screens, and one of the 2 screens is going to go into this Game Boy. This is a completely original Game Boy. It does work. It's actually in good condition. Again, I love that it has its back case. I really hate when they don't have that. But it works really good. Actually, the speaker might be a little low. I'm probably going to have to do some good cleaning. So what I plan on doing is, when I get the Freckle Shacks, I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to do a cleaning and Freckle Shack video on this. So that's why I wanted to get started now, because maybe I have a few viewers by the time that it rolls around to that. But I have a batch 6, 2 Freckle Shacks out of the batch 6 are supposed to be coming to me. So I'm really looking forward to that. By the way, Ben Grimmett is a really cool guy. He personally was emailing me about the Freckle Shacks. I originally ordered 1, and I wanted to extend that out and actually order another one. And he went ahead and canceled my order, and I placed another one, and he was super cool, super responsive. So really shout out to him. But yeah, so I picked this up for 20 bucks, and the guy, the kid, he asked me if I wanted this, and I said sure. You know, don't pass on free hardware, right? So this is a light. Obviously, I don't think it works. It definitely doesn't turn on now. I haven't taken those batteries out and tried them out yet, but I will. But yeah, so a free Mad Cat illuminator. But yeah, so 20 bucks for this. I'm not mad at that. I think that's a pretty good deal. Really nice. Actually, when my wife saw it, she was like, oh, that's the one I had growing up. So I was like, oh, perfect. I'll throw a screen in there and she can play, because she actually was playing Tetris the other day. She got pretty into it. So I wanted my wife to have a console, so there's hers. So I have my own Game Boy console coming, and I'll go ahead and do that in a separate video when I get it. So the first thing I did was I got on OfferUp, and I found these, and I know it may not seem glamorous or anything like that, but I really love stuff like this. So this is a lot of 32 of the original Nintendo cartridges made in Japan. And I got these 32. What was funny was, when I showed up to buy this, the guy was like, it was 30 for $30. So these are $1 a piece, which to me is a pretty good deal, because obviously they don't make these anymore, and it's made in Japan, and it's Nintendo, it's branded. And the guy was like, yo, I counted them, there's only 32. I was like, oh man, it's all good. I gave him the 30 bucks. and that was it. Well, I get home and I count them, and there's actually 32 of them here. Sorry, I think I told that story wrong. He told me when I got there that there was only 29, and I didn't sweat it. I was like, sure, 29, no problem. It's supposed to be 30. I'm not going to be mad at you. Here's 30 bucks. It's all good. Chalk the dollar up to the game. And then when I got home, I counted, and it was 32, and that blew my mind. I don't know how you miscount 29 for 32, you know, or vice versa. But these, honestly, these are in great condition. I can't believe some of these look like they've never been used. So I was like really, really excited when I got my hands on them. So this was a great come up. 32 of those things for 30 bucks. Because a lot of the games you end up buying don't have cases, so I was really excited about that. The next thing I ordered, and I actually just got this in today, and I barely opened it up. I only opened it up to make sure it was still there, was I love the white Game Boy Advance, and I had one of these when they came out, and I could not wait to get my hands on one of these. So I actually got this for 60 bucks on eBay, which may seem like a lot for a Game Boy Advance, but when you see the condition of it, I don't think it's that bad. It was posted and I bought it right away, and it's almost complete in the box. It doesn't have the original plastic, and it does have these two manuals. It has these two manuals, and it has this little I don't know, I guess a third manual, but it doesn't have any of the other propaganda, as I like to call it, that's in the box. So it's probably missing that one, like you know, Super Nintendo thing that they put in there. I can't remember what it's called now. Gosh, I really should have done more prep before I started this video, but oh well. So this thing, I barely got to look at it. This thing's in really, and actually the box is in really good condition. Again, this was 60 bucks. I'm thinking about listing it on eBay. I'm pretty fairly certain I could get 100 out of this. So that was why I jumped on it. Was the guy who wanted like 80, I offered like 60, and he took it, so I was kind of surprised. But it is in really good condition. You can see that screen doesn't have a single scratch on it. Now it's a little bit dirty because I haven't cleaned it yet. In fact, I meant to clean it before I shot this video, but all that's just dirt. That's gonna come off no problem. This screen doesn't have a single scratch on it. Very, very good condition unit. I was very impressed with this. A little bit of yellowing in there, probably get in there with some Q-tips. Definitely gonna clean this thing up a bit, but really a very, very impressive unit. I actually haven't even fired it up yet, so let's go ahead and fire it up. I haven't even started it yet. Oh man, look at that. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, well, let's see. Let's go and put this super fun fishing game in there. It's like, look at that. Oh, there it goes. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, super stoked on this. 60 bucks obviously isn't like a screaming deal, and I probably won't pay that much for another advance. I'm more looking to buy advances for like 15 to 20 bucks, especially because after getting this thing in my hand and feeling it again, just feeling the ergonomics of it, how much more ergonomic it is than one of the Game Boy Colors. I'm for sure gonna try to pick up some of those for real cheap for the kids. I love the Game Boy Advance. I really do. I love that. So tonight I just got home from picking this up. I'm super excited that I was able to get my hands on this. Found a guy on OfferUp. I got my first rare game. I've been obviously watching all the videos on the rarest games and you know what's worth what. But I picked up a set of games for 25 bucks, and really I picked up a game for 25 bucks, which isn't a bad deal. But here is the game that doesn't really matter. And again, it came in this case, which I'm pretty stoked about. This Nintendo cartridge case isn't as nice as the ones I already have, but not bad. I mean, the way I see it is free. So this is the Terminator game, the T2 Terminator game, the Judgment Day one. So what is impressive is these cartridges are in great condition. There's the stamp of 23. These are obviously real cartridges. These cartridges are in really, really good condition. Really good condition. Very, very impressed. I gotta get better with the shooting. I'm sorry, guys. This is literally the first video I've ever made like this. Ever. Really good condition. I need to clip my nails. I need to get better at shooting videos. Very, very good condition. Really impressed with this. But what I was really, really excited about was this bad boy right here. Yep. And my first week, I was able to get my hands on a Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, which is not a super, super rare game, but it is worth about 40 bucks in this condition at least, probably 45. On eBay right now, there's a totally destroyed copy going for 32, and I'm gonna try to get the box for this and put together a set, because this cartridge is beautiful. Look at the 22 stamp there. This cartridge is really, I mean, I was really impressed when I showed up. The guy clearly was not a gamer. I don't know where this cartridge came from. Not my concern. I have no idea. He wasn't a gamer though, but it's all good. I was really surprised that someone had this, because I looked at his other offerings on OfferUp and none of them were game related. So I was like, okay, well, who knows how he came about it, but it doesn't matter. Very impressed with this cartridge. Super excited to have it. May or may not sell it, not sure. Same thing with the Game Boy Advance. Not sure if I'm going to sell it. It's in such good condition, I might not. This, same thing. Maybe I'll try to find the first Castlevania and pair them and sell them then. I really like doing stuff like that. I really like hunting, so this is just kind of the first crop of things I bought, but this is kind of the creme de la creme right here for me today. I was very excited to get my hands on this. The way I see it was the Terminator game was $5 and this was 20, and that's really not a bad find for $20, especially in this condition. I really do think that's, I mean, look at that sticker on the front. Look at that sticker. Very impressive. So we're going to wrap this video up, and hey, I hope you guys subscribe and, you know, shoot a comment. I'd love to talk to you guys about games. I almost forgot to show off the cartridge kicking on. Check that out. It's awesome. Oh, look at that. Super cool. Hell yeah. Oh, password. Obviously don't know how this cartridge works because I've never played this Castlevania game before. Stupid. Hella dumb. Sorry, I at least want to press start. Jeez. Oh god. Hey, one thing you guys are gonna learn real quick. I'm not a good gamer. I love gaming, but I am not. I'm not a particularly talented individual. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome. On this dirty ass screen, I of course would use the one I haven't even cleaned it yet. That's just gunk. That's just stupid of me. How cool is that? Awesome. Alright, y'all.